Deep brain stimulation is part of the spectrum of therapies we have for movement disorders. The ones it's indicated for and approved for at the moment in the United States are for Parkinson's patients with tremor predominance and for patients with severe essential tremor affecting their dominant hand. Medications for Parkinson's disease work fairly well, but there's a limit, and at some point before they become disabled by their movements, we found that deep brain stimulation can eliminate them, reduce the amount of medication they're taking by about half, and improve their on time, their time of functional activity during a day by about 6 hours, which is substantial, and that's just the average, so some people even do better than that. Essential tremor is a personal interest of mine. It runs in my family. I became very fascinated by methods of controlling tremor because tremor is a natural phenomenon that we don't see because it's always subclinical, it's always invisible. It's happening in muscles to keep them limber. The body does it all the time. But in people with essential tremor, which is a trait and not a disease, and that's something I keep reinforcing with the patients, is this is not a disease, it's something that has run through the human race since Genesis. There's over 20 references in Genesis alone. And so essential tremor is everywhere. It can affect the young and the old. There actually are 2 spikes of it when we look at the data from international collections of information. We'll see kids in their teens and 20s who develop it, and then we'll see adults in their 50s and 60s. And it can affect the arms, it can affect the legs. In one person in a family, it affects one or the other, sometimes both. In twins, in identical twins, one medicine may work for one and not for the other. So it's a mysterious problem because you're trying to control a natural phenomenon that's important to keeping limbs limber.